Today I will be informing you about 3 different types of dance turns. There are many different types of dance, like core, jazz, lyrical, and hip-hop, contemporary, ballet, tap, and many more. But today I will mostly be doing jazz and lyrical dancing. Today I will inform you about 3 different types of turns: chaînés, pirouettes, and secondes. But the first thing you'll need to do is grab a hair tie, which I already have my hair up, and then grab your dance shoes. So this is what a normal dance shoe looks like, and I'm not going to be wearing them today because I'm in my garage, and you usually just want to wear them when you're out or when you're inside because you don't want to get them dirty on the bottom. So the first thing I'm going to do is the chaînés, and I'm going to start with the legs and then move into the arms and then put it all together. And I'll do the same for the pirouettes and the secondes. So first I'll do the chaînés. So first you want to put your right leg in front and then leave your left leg straight down. And then make sure your head always looks the way you're turning. So right now I'm going to turn to the right. So I'm going to step with my right leg and look right. And then step with my left leg to the right again and turn, and still looking right. And then I'm going to flip my head to the front and land. And some people like to land like this, and some people like to land like this. But for me, it's just easier to land with both feet planted on the ground and not in front of me, just like this. And when you land, you want to make sure that your arms are at like a low V. So with the legs, they just look like this. Then adding the arms, when your right leg is in front, you want to start with your arms and you're almost like holding a beach ball in front of you. And then when you step with your right, you're going to put your arms into a T position, and then you're going to close it again, and then you're going to go to that low V position. So all together, it would look like this. Then, after that, you're going to move on to your pirouettes. So with pirouettes, you're going to step with your right foot, just like you did with the chaînés, but then you're going to step again with your left foot into almost like a mini lunge with your right foot, the back leg, right with the ball of your foot, just ball of your foot, have your heel up, and then have your front leg, your left foot, planted on the ground. And then this time, you're going to bring your right leg up to your knee, and then bring your left leg up and have your foot on the ball of your foot. So with the arms, adding the arms, you're just gonna, when you step with your right, have your arms down. When you step with your left, put it into like an owl position, so your right leg will be right, or your right arm will be right in front of you, and then your left arm will be like at a 90-degree angle with your right arm. And then when you bring your right leg up, you want to make sure you go into that beach ball position again. And then usually I'll land like this. There's no really other good way to land, so you usually try to land like this. So all together it would look like this. So moving on to secondes. Secondes is probably the hardest thing to do in dance because it takes a very long time to master the chaînés, and then you have to move on to the pirouettes, and then you have to move on to the secondes. So it's very hard to start at an older age. So for the secondes, you want to start with your right in front, just like you did with your pirouettes. But make sure that for secondes, your right leg on your right foot is like turned to the right. And then when you step again, with your left foot, just like you did for the pirouette, you want to have that mini lunge again, and point your left leg to the left. And then when you turn, you're gonna put your right leg, you're gonna bring it like across your body. And then when you bring it across, you're gonna open. So it'd be like that. Now adding the legs, or the arms. And then, so when you step, you're going to have it straight down again with your right. Then when you step with your left, you're going to bring it into that L position, but make sure you kind of curve your arms. And then while you're turning, you're going to bring it into that beach ball position, just like the chaînés, and then you're going to open to the T, and then land. So all together, it would look like this. Okay, so that's it for the dancing turns. In conclusion, I just informed you about 3 different types of turns: secondes, pirouettes, and chaînés. If you don't master this the first time, it's okay. It takes a lot of practice. I have been practicing it for most of my life. I usually do it at least every day. And if you do this, you'll eventually get it.